You came to LA this week to peek into the future. But if all you want is next generation, you're in the wrong place. Because what you'll see from Nintendo is not just next. Instead, it's what's absolutely new. What we're unveiling is the next leap in gaming to a place where playing is no longer just about looks, it's about the feel. Where it's no longer confined to just a few, it's about everyone. And most of all, the next leap is not about what you see, because what you see is not always what you get. The next leap is about playing, because playing is believing. And today, change begins here with a new console, just as it already has with a new handheld. To let me explain, let me begin with what I'm guessing are a few of the main questions on your mind. First, the system. Why did you make it so different? And by the way, how much will it cost and when can I get it? Oh yeah, and what's the backstory about that name? And finally, what about the games and which developers are on board with us? As many of you know, Nintendo's way is to challenge conventional thinking, not just for the sake of doing things differently, but to do things better. We from Nintendo means just what it sounds like. We. It's the sound of inclusion, the sound of every gamer you know and every new gamer who's going to join us. It's a giant leap for gaming, for everyone around the world. It's the sound of the future. That's why we're hard at work on new franchises to expand our portfolio. And we like to give you 3 early previews this morning. First up is Excite Truck. Most of you recognize the pedigree, but what you won't recognize is the method of control. Remember how you always tilted the controller like handlebars when you played Excite Bike? Well, now you're holding the steering wheel of a big damn truck. And the terrain deforms beneath you in real time. This feels like driving. Next, isn't it just fun to bash things? In Project Hammer, swing the controller and the bad guys get nailed. Please welcome our Senior Vice President of Marketing and Corporate Communications, George Harrison. George.
For DS, we're simply not letting up. In just a few weeks, the newest handheld sensation arrives here in America, Nintendo DS Lite. It's smaller, lighter, and brighter than the original. And if the Japan experience is any teacher, it will be even more popular than the original.
As you know, we've been running an online sweepstakes with our good friends at AOL to choose the first player in the world to get his or her hands on the controller. Mr. Miyamoto himself has chosen the winner at random, and he's put the name inside an envelope, just like it's always done up here at the Academy Awards. Now, please join me in welcoming Mr. Shigeru Miyamoto with the announcement of the final sweepstakes winner.
The winner is Scott Dyer.
Scott Dyer.
Scott Dyer. Come to stage.
Woo! Congratulations. Congratulations. Please join Mr. Miyamoto.
Congratulations.
Why don't we, Reggie, why don't you come out? Do we have anybody that we could possibly play against?
Yeah, I think I could find someone to play. I think we're ready to go. Mr. Iwata, maybe this year I can just take the names and you can kick the,
Go ahead and
you
run
know.
your hand through the strap.
Yes, of course. That is my job.
Wow. And there's our winner.
OK、いきます。
So we've got Mr. Miyamoto and his partner on the left side, and we've got Reggie and Mr. Iwata on the right. So again, toss and serve. We'll go forehand, backhand.
Game point.
Uh-oh. As you can see, this is a quick, shortened version of tennis. 3 points and you lose. So let's see if our executive team here can make a comeback. Oh, no.
もう一回やりますか？
もう一回やります。